Come on back into another episode of Game Runs Deep and Talk of Champions. I'm Sudu. That has been Garrett. And it's been too long.
Too long.
Joined you guys here. I think last Friday? Was it last Friday that we did the greatest Ole Miss football team bracket of all time? Let me tell you, Ben, we got some interaction on that thing. I had friends texting me, people DMing me. A lot more 2015 fans. They were just quiet in the chat. So a lot more people that agreed with me. I believe who commented and said, was it, who did we say? Collins Moore? Is that who it was? That
yes.
Said we were a face mask penalty away from playing in the SEC championship game. So for those of you that listened or watched us build or decide who the greatest Ole Miss football team of all time was, appreciate y'all. Welcome back. Today we're going to do something a little bit more fun. Well, I don't want to say a little bit more fun. Last week was fun too, but this is more of an expansive look at college football.
I think to say.
I know. I don't know why I said that. That's not what I meant.
Oh.
But more of an expansive look at college football, and we're going to build our dream roster with a budget of $25 million, which is a lot. It's not LSU's $40 million, but it is a lot of money.
That's a lot.
And so Ben and I will get to that. But before we start, Benny, what's up? Tell me about your life.
Man, hanging in, my friend. For all of you that gave to Tuck Everlasting, that show is this week, and man, it's going to be incredible. And y'all are all getting shout outs that donated. They wanted to know your names. They want to write y'all letters and stuff. So thank you so much for all.
Wow.
You do that. Yeah, because that's it's people helping people. It's communities helping communities. I want to, before we really get going, this QR code, it used to be for Tuck Everlasting. Now it's for the Ole Miss Spirit again. The Ole Miss Spirit, OleMissSpirit.com, affiliate on 3. That's where I work all day, every day. I try to get Sudu to comment more. He just refuses. He refuses. So
you did call me out the other day. Someone brought up the beer showers at Swayze, and I was like, "What beer shower? One cup flew in the air. This is atrocious." And Ben was like, "I'm just happy you're gracing us peasants or something along those lines." And
that you gracing us with your presence. You know what I mean? It's like when Peter Burns dropped into the Trinidad chat. It's like, oh, see, all of y'all could do stuff all the time, but y'all are big time. All right, y'all just don't have time for the
There's no big
Spirit. OMSpirit.com, affiliate on 3. Scan this QR code today. Sign up for $1. You get to try us out for $1 for 5 days. Now, after those 5 days, it turns into an annual sub, which might not be your bag, but I hope it is, because at the Ole Miss Spirit, all we do is talk about this stuff all day, every day. And right now, Ole Miss baseball is 9-0 for the first time since 2000. Ole Miss men's basketball is in a bad way.
Wow.
And a very, very interesting couple of weeks coming up. But women's basketball is barreling again to the NCAA tournament. Go ahead and start constructing right beside Coolidge Ball the statue for one Coach Yo. Come on now. Did they get the money for Tuck Everlasting? They did. And it was, I think we were like talk of champions, us, our community. I think we were the biggest giver, which I think is so cool. And I'll show you the playbill. It's going to have Talk of Champions on it. And then again, they want to shout out all of y'all. So, yes, they got it. It's going to be amazing. I'm not going to be able to go to it this weekend because Gracie has soccer in Jackson, Mississippi.
How's Gracie doing in soccer, by the way? Is it kind of a fun thing for her, or is she really getting into
I think she cares. I think she cares. I really do. I think she really cares. But really, she's the female version of me. All right, which is, and this is not a brag. It's just like when she puts her mind to it, she can do a lot of awesome things anytime.
Yeah.
Like pretty much anything. Now she's not gonna, do a 44-inch vertical. That's just not our style. You know what I mean? However, when she's out there, she gives a crap, man. Yeah, she's something serious. I just think she's in that weird purgatory moment. She's 13. She thinks I'm dumb. You know what I mean? Like I am dumber than a bag of dicks to my daughters. It's just true. Because there's nothing dumber.
You haven't said that in a minute, man. I've been concerned about you a little bit because that's like your go-to, self-deprecation statement.
Because I made it up. Because like one day,
I remember I was in a meeting with you back in August. I won't say where, with whom, whatever. But in this, what I thought was going to be a serious meeting, the opener was that comment, and I went, "Oh, okay, it's not that serious."
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, that's just more about who I am, I suppose. I'm not a particularly serious person. But no, you are, and you're great, and I'm very proud to be your friend. I'm trying to get this the link on Twitter.
That Jeep Adventure said that's a modified version of what I've heard. I don't know if that's in regard to your comment about yourself.
I'm dumber than a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Well, because I said that one day, and like think about it though. Like, what is dumber than a bag of dicks? It doesn't matter if they're severed. It doesn't matter if they're just plain old dildos, plastics. What's dumber
Yikes! Welcome to Game Runs Deep.
What's dumber than that?
Now I got to do the parental advisory on the upload, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, it's fine. I mean, we get them in most podcasts. I mean, you know,
these days. Well,
it happens.
It's your fault.
It happens. I said,
you
I
cussed
said
like a sailor.
not like a sailor. Last week, I think I said, I was like, I don't give a shit who you got coming at him. No one's getting past Laramie Tunsil. And I had a couple comments sent to me like, boy, we just don't care anymore, do we? I was like, I'm talking to my buddy Ben. What do you expect?
Well, we do pretty good. We do pretty good. I'd love you to consider writing a brief endorsement for our upcoming Christian leadership book. Man, just after I said that, Storm, dead gum. Yes, I would love to. I would gladly do that. Email me, spiritben1@gmail.com. I would love to do that. I will not say anything inappropriate, like a really inappropriate way to say my daughter thinks I'm dumb. Because God is good and God has blessed me. It's been, for me, the last couple of weeks, it's been a weird headspace. And, I've decided to just give it to God. And man, today I woke up with enthusiasm, like the Harbaughs would say, attacking the day with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. It's time to get fired up. You know,
I got on here. He was rapping 50 Cent.
Yes.
Wankster. Get rich, die trying. What was that one called? Wankster, right?
Wankster.
Yeah.
You say you're a wankster, but you never copped nothing. You've been hustling a long time, but you ain't got nothing. Dang, homie. In high school, you was the man,
homie. Yeah, dude.
What happened to you?
That song was a vibe when I was in elementary school.
No, I've had this. You're the second person to say this. I just like nobody sees me after I just got out of the shower and brushed my hair. I got this haircut like a couple weeks ago, but I'm not wearing a hat and singing it.
Neither one of us are wearing hats today. I feel like it's a big part of our brand. I actually wanted to wear a hat. Our good friend Brad Logan sent me one the other day that I guess
he did. He sent me two too.
Did he send you something? Yeah, dude. And he just sent me a picture one day randomly and was like, "Hey, here are a bunch of hats. This one is going to my brother, but you just take your pick." And I picked this awesome. It's an Ole Miss one with the script M, and it's got a red rope on it. It's a pretty sick deal, man. Shout out Brad, man. Brad's a good guy.
He's the absolute best. But yes, Dakota, I do have a freshly washed coif, if you will, up on my head, and I'm doing my best because I know Dakota will catch me on it. I'm doing my absolute best to not touch my hair. I'm doing my best. All right, I'm doing the thing. It's hard, but I'm doing it. I'm not going to do it. But Storm, yes, I would love to write a brief endorsement. I would love to read your book. I think it would be fantastic at Storm Summit. Also, it reminded me, and I've been meaning to bring this up, a man who he what was his name? Bart Wilbanks emailed me. He's the author of Summit After the Storms, Bart Wilbanks.
Okay.
And Bart said, I know you get a lot of emails, so I'll keep this brief. I'm a fellow Ole Miss alum and the author of an upcoming book, Summit After the Storm, releasing with Morgan James Publishing. It's a leadership memoir built around my climb of Kilimanjaro with my wife. Right? Yeah. And the lessons that follow: resilience, faith, praise God for that, responsibility, and what it really means to lead when the air gets thin. I've appreciated the way you openly weave faith into your platform, which that kind of stuff, like that's been the rewarding thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Really, because you serve where your feet are. And my feet are right here with the Game Runs Deep Talk of Champions. And when he said this, I was like, dang, people, like I want to give a shout out to my guy Bart Wilbanks, because just like Spirit Summit, people, Ole Miss people helping Ole Miss people, and man, y'all support us. Of course, we want to support y'all. So yes, I'd love to write a brief endorsement for you. We'll plug it for you, Storm Summit, and also y'all go out and check out Summit After the Storm by Bart Wilbanks. He said, would you consider reviewing the attached summary? I haven't done that yet, Bart. All right, I got a summary right here. I haven't done that yet, Bart, but I'm going to. And, you are, Bart. So there it is.
What a turn.
What a turn. Well, I just now remember, like, you reminded me. Thank you, because, like, I'm so bad at like, saying, I'll get back to that email later. Well, I'm with you, Bart, right here and there. You're the man. Can't wait. When I saw, like, you climbed Kilimanjaro with your wife, I was like, yeah. Like, of course. So, yes. Give a shout out to my man Bart. Summit After the Storm, Bart Wilbanks. Definitely, man. Let's support our Ole Miss peoples. So, I still haven't figured out how to get this Twitter link going. So you vamp for a minute while
is this for the StreamYard issue that we're having?
Yeah, it doesn't run straight. Oh, it did.
Did it actually go this time? Yeah,
it did this time.
Man. It's so frustrating.
But it did. But look, it did this time. Look, it just showed up.
How about that?
Good
How about that?
Well, what do you know about that? Hey, Blair. Good to see you, brother. Our resident Penn Stater in the chat with us. Welcome. Glad to have you. Darby Dimes, my guy Darby. He said this is my cup of tea on the Ole Miss Spirit, ownspirit.com, 513. He said cornerback is Trinidaddy. He's already going with Trinidaddy. Here's where you got a question about building out the perfect roster. Okay.
Right.
What are your non-premium positions? And see, Absolutely. I've got a feeling we're going to get to running back, and I'm not going to pay Keywan Lacey $2.8 million. People will be like, Ben, you son of a gun. That's right. But will I have done to my hypothetical team what Lane Kiffin did to 2024 Ole Miss? I'm just saying.
You going to play a receiver at running back, dude?
I'm just saying. Am I going to have Mike and Dave as a fifth-string wide receiver from Southern Miss?
Yeesh. Well, we are going to get to all that. So I'm going to be honest with you, Ben. This has been a little more of a frustrating process than I expected. And this is not me coming after On 3, I promise. I like On 3.
Oh.
Two of my favorite people in college sports media work for On 3.
Steve Robertson and my guy Keith Niebuhr.
Ben Garrett and Rusty Manziel, both On 3 guys.
Swing and a miss.
Two of my great, best friends. So I love On 3.
This is true right here, Sudu. Dakota King, I sent Ben the Winnie Watkins shirt on Twitter like 5 months ago, and I still haven't gotten a reply yet, man. I am sorry. I mean, those DMs went crazy. I hadn't seen DMs. So you know what? I will make a conscious effort by end of week to go through all those DMs, including yours, Dakota, and I will respond. I will respond. I have to do
better with that.
It's true.
No, but anyways, Ben's trying to get me to he's trying to distract me from talking about On 3 here because I don't think he's going to like this. But the valuation process, in order to build this, it's really hard, right? Because some numbers are reported, other numbers are just guesses. So it's hard to decide like how much a player is worth or whatever. And man, with On 3, I've been a little frustrated, Ben, because some of their lists still have like Caden Prescorn is still listed under tight end. Some of these numbers just don't make sense, but we're going to do the best we can with what we've got. But with that being said, I've had some trouble compiling this list, and I'm currently working on it as we speak because some of this stuff just doesn't track, man.
Well, it's hard to and this is not just defending, being a good corporate steward here and like defending my corporation that, owns my butt, but like, how do you evaluate this stuff, man? Like, because most of the numbers, the actual numbers, get hidden in loyalty foundations and stuff like that, to where you're not going to know what. That's what Ole Miss does with all its players. They like you're not going to get exact number because they don't have to.
Yeah.
If anything, that would lead to a competitive disadvantage if people are figuring out your numbers and know your numbers if they're widely spread out. So in that way, I appreciate what On 3 is trying to do, which is take thousands upon thousands of athletes and provide a benchmark for what they think these kids might be worth ballpark. And no one else is trying to do it because it's a fool's errand. So
it was a neat
effort.
It was a neat idea when it was first created. And I think originally the idea was like, we're going to base this off of the social media following. Because remember, Livy Dunn and Arch Manning were like the two kind of main people they used to like advertise this new thing. Right?
But to your point, you make a really good point because like, initially, when that rolled out, I remember Ole Miss coaches would be like, dude, this is making it hard for us.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
So I know and I don't think Rusty will mind me telling this story, but there was an SEC coach that apparently met with a player and afterwards called in a staffer that knew Rusty and was like, who the hell is Rusty Manziel? And why the hell is he telling our guys how much they're worth? He doesn't do that. But for some reason, this coach I guess looked up On 3, looked up this valuation system, and somehow in his head it was Rusty's fault. I don't know how he came to this conclusion, but it was just so funny, man, to hear that from him. And I was like,
but it's true.
And at the time, I was like, these coaches are in over their heads because some of them don't even understand what this is, where these players are getting these numbers, and that's why you're seeing GMs pop up all over college football. You know what I mean? And you have these entire support staffs now to build these rosters because, man, these head coaches, a lot of these guys are I mean. All they know is football, and all they know is coaching football. And it's like now you're throwing these numbers around and having to manage all this stuff. No, it's insane, like what everything has evolved into.
I love that Brett Ford, he said he works with Cassius Vaughn. I told him that he got name dropped last week when you guys brought up the 08 team. He was hyped. A funny story about Cassius. Ask Kenshire Lockett. He tells it better than me when he and I did the podcast together. Apparently, Cassius didn't like me for some reason, which is that is true. Like, we had a whole show about it.
Jeez, and Ben, what about 2007, 2008 Ben Garrett would make Cassius Vaughn not like him? What
I don't know, man.
What do you think it could have been, dude?
I don't know what you're referencing, but it could have been a lot of stuff.
No, that's my point. It's like you were in college, of course.
I was graduating Ole Miss in 2008. I don't know what I probably said something, wrote something anyway, but like Cassius, I hope that it was the ginger that you hate that said that, because it's all love, man. I picked that 08 team. The funny thing is what Jared Ivey hit me up with.
Oh, God, Jared Ivey. I'm kidding. I like Jared, okay? I actually name dropped Jared. And I said Jared's name instead of Princely the other day.
Oh, what did he say? He said, there's the clip. There's the clip that Sudu built out of the other thing. He said, best points per game in school history. It wasn't close. I said, hey, I did have it as y'all or 2008. And he gave it the like thing.
Oh, well, so, if only, the rest of the team was built the same way the defensive line was. And that's my whole thing about that.
Thank you.
Deal. It's like everyone's like, it was such a talented team. I'm like, yes, with holes all over the place.
Did you know that Ole Miss that year offensively only beat its projected scoring output once in a game?
Yeah. It was a woeful, season in a lot of aspects. Like, you know what I always go back to? I go back to LSU, and what was Brody's name? He ended up playing for. Did he go to Oregon? Was it Jaden Kennedy?
Jaden Kennedy.
Did he go to Oregon? Is that the right guy?
Yeah.
Remember, wasn't it him?
Wait, which one? Because Tysheen Johnson went first.
No, went to Oregon first. I'm talking about who was the player that ended up on his head, like literally did a headstand in the end zone as I forgot which LSU receiver it was that snagged the ball on him. And there was a famous picture, and LSU fans love it. I'm sure it's hanging up in their facility, where I believe it was, and God, I really hope it is Jaden Kennedy, because if it's not, I'm going to feel so bad for calling him out. But
it's Jaden Kennedy. He did go to Oregon.
I think it was Jaden Kennedy then, because it was man, do you know what I'm talking about, Ben? He's like literally on his head. Oh man, it was Kyron Lacey too that caught the touchdown. Oh man, God rest his soul, dude. That's always tough to see. But anyways, I just, that's what I think of when I think of that season. And everybody thinks of like how great, our defensive line was, and man, what should have been. And I just think of, yes, what should have been, but God, there were so many holes all over that team.
Let me show you this. This is from Joel FT, a subscriber poster on the Ole Miss Spirit. I'm telling you, the Ole Miss Spirit's supposed to be that QR code on your screen. Scan it, join us for $1 for 5 days, man. Then it turns into an annual sub. We'd love to have y'all. But like, he broke it down, and I love this. Here you go. Breakdown of points per game in the SEC over Kiffin's tenure. 40.6 point per game in 2020. That's just nuts. 2021, 30.8, 2022, 30.8, 2023, 28.1, 2024, 28.8, 2025, 33.8. Time scored over average, 5 times in 2020, 5 times in 21, 3 times in 22, 3 times in 23, 1 time in 24. Like, they lost to Kentucky because of offense. They lost to Florida because of offense. In 2025, 6 times. Yeah. So the point is, if you take away the Arkansas game in 2024, the average point per game in the SEC was around 23 points, which for, I think, every person that claims to be objective, for a Lane Kiffin offense, that average of 23 points per game is not sufficient. It's not. He's the offensive guy. And he had the best defensive roster he'd ever had, Ole Miss had ever had, and didn't make the playoff. So when you hear somebody say Lane was held back or this, that, I would argue no, he was his own worst enemy, if anything, because Ole Miss gave him a smorgasbord of whatever the heck he wanted. And still, when it was time to really step up and step out and show out in 2024, the first time he had a roster that was built to win, his offense completely laid eggs. So
yeah, and if it was really gonna lay eggs like that, they should have given a little more money to Pete, man, gotten him some better DBs.
And that's one thing that happened in 2025. So Lane, instead of going, well, my offense and there it is. Yeah, that's Jaden Kennedy.
That's Jaden Kennedy, right? Yep. That's what I think of when I think of that season. It should have been a glorious season that should have ended in a college football, at least a college football playoff berth or an SEC championship game appearance. But when I think of that season, I think of that right there.
Jaden Kennedy laying on his back while Kyron Lacey just hauls it in.
Yep.
Makes sense. Because it was about what you didn't do.
Yeah.
That was what that season was. It's what you didn't do. And I'm sorry if you do it anywhere else. Now at LSU, those same ones that are just worshiping the ground you're walking on, they're going to be the first ones saying, what has Lane really won? Because, again, when you break down the resume, what has he won? Nothing. And, of course, for all of you that watched the Tim Brando interview, man, Tim Brando was awesome. And I asked him about the Lane stuff, the Pete stuff, and all blah, 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 blah. And most of you in the chat were like, Ben, watch out. You're going to get texts. Do you think I got a text?
I'm assuming you did.
I did.
Considering you brought it up. You did or didn't?
I did. On the Instagram reel that was posted, it was a very short caption. It said, Tim Brando, :
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin is is coaching's Keith Olbermann. Because that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and Keith Olbermann, like, regardless of whatever you think about political leanings, I'm not talking about that. We're talking about, like, how he leaves places.
Yeah.
Like, how he left ESPN 3 times, and all 3 times it was awful.
Talented, but very,
yes.
What's the word I'm looking for? Chaotic.
Talented, but, like, they think chaos is a ladder, like Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. I'm very Game of Thrones coded right now. I'm back on the wagon of Game of Thrones.
I just have to watch it, man. I've heard so many good things about it.
My brother Daniel,
the new show, sorry, not actual Game of Thrones. What's
but you know my brother Daniel, Maester Daniel, who is got an encyclopedic memory and like memorization stuff when it comes to Game of Thrones and other stuff too. Daniel can read a book in like a day and a half and just know it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I know. It's incredible. But he loves it for dorky stuff. Like, I love that Daniel was Mr. Beast before Mr. Beast. Like, Daniel was nationally ranked in Halo.
Wow.
Yeah, like, and we go 1-on-4, 1-on-3 against him, and he'd destroy us. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But instead of going to become a professional gamer, he decided to be an actual adult, which I'm like, dang, my brother would have been Mr. Beast. But he also has that same kind of encyclopedic knowledge and like badassery when it comes to Game of Thrones. So The Night is Dark and Full of Spoilers is coming back whenever I watch the finale of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Daniel and I are going to go live. I don't know who else is going to be there. I mean, we don't have many people in here today, mainly because we kind of threw this one together today. But like usually we have a couple thousand people in every single time. I have no idea who would be there. But if y'all want to come hang out for Game of Thrones, that is going to happen. And it's going to happen soon. But I think I got to do it before I leave to go to Jackson for the weekend and watch Gracie play soccer. To put a nice button on this. Is she serious about it? Is she as serious about soccer as she is her current little boyfriend? No. She's like, hey, Dad, Oliver's getting his driver's permit like next year. I was like, yeah, he'll be driving around. Your ass will be sitting at home. Riding around, no boy. Talking about.
His name's Oliver.
His name's Oliver. Yeah.
Hey,
he's already given himself to the ministry, which I think is wonderful and beautiful. Like he's going to go be a minister.
Told me about the young man.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's going to go be like a missionary in Portugal, which will be great. Or he's, because I'm the dad, I got to go. Or he's trying to take my baby away. And if you try to take my baby away, just like I told him, man, it ain't nothing but love. Here's the number one thing: you hurt her, I hurt you. It's real simple.
We got problems.
Now, I ain't no fighter, but I got people that fight for me. You know what I mean? I just, I'm just going to say, oh, you hurt her? Bet. And then you're going to get a knock on the door about 2 a.m.
That's what, that's so funny you bring that up because when I worked for WWE, I won't mention who it was, but there's a guy I worked with and, his family's like really well connected. And, so I will just say somewhere in the Midwest, like his family, like they're judges, they're whatever, cops, whatever. And he kind of made this like kind of weird, like kind of joking, but also threat of like, don't mess with me because, my family's in the mafia type of thing. And I was like, all right, bet. I said, pull up to the backwoods of Mississippi and we'll see what's what, Yeah,
I mean,
we'll see what's what. Let me call a couple of my boys up, You bring your mob crew to the SIP. Let's hit some back roads and see what happens.
I'm just saying, like we go down to P Road over here, right down New Albany, Mississippi, but shit used to go down on P Road. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, let's stop playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But no, I love Ollie. I think he's great. I think he's a swell young chap, very talented, very kind. if it ever goes the other way, then we'll have problems. But is she as serious about soccer as she is Oliver? Daddy, don't call him Ollie. His name is Oliver. I'm not going to give his last name, but it starts with a J. And so, of course, OJ, I call him Juice.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, Daddy, his name is not Juice. Whatever I want to be.
I love how you made Gracie sound like she's some like California, like Valley Girl or something, dude.
She got mad at me yesterday because I took her and her friends all to soccer. We got to get to this thing. I took her and her friends to soccer, and like one of her friends, Reese, who is awesome, great soccer player. She takes it serious. She gets out there in the yard every day. She's going crazy on it. Yeah. And Reese was coughing real bad. And I go, Reese, you better not throw up in this car. And, just joking. She looks at me like this. She goes, like, cuts her eyes at me hard. So, like, Daddy, Reese has asthma.
Bro.
I know. But, like, it wasn't about that. It was just, messing. But, like, I'm telling you, it was, Daddy, because I'm an idiot.
How could you, Ben?
How could you?
She's got asthma.
Yeah, but I wasn't thinking about her asthma. She was just going, coughing after soccer. And I was just like, don't throw up. But that's what you get when you're just me and, when Gracie thinks I'm dumber than a bag of dicks, as we started the show off with. All right, let's build this roster. I'm ready to go. Do you have the different stuff? I know you got graphics and stuff you've been worried about.
I don't have graphics. I just have a list of players and, prices. So let me just preface this by saying, inevitably, there will be somebody who will go, you forgot this player, or, that player is actually not coming back next year, or that number didn't match. Well, to that I say it's very hard to find a comprehensive list of all the players returning and the valuations for them. The closest thing we've got is On3, and then some independent searches that I had to do as well. So I just want to say, inevitably, we're going to make some people mad because certain people will be left off.
Yes.
Sorry. That's all I can say.
Who's your quarterback? All right, because here's the thing.
Let me pull up the...
Are we going to build the whole roster? Are we going to go all starting 22?
So here's what I'll say to that. You can decide. You can say, hey, we're set. We're set at this position. We're actually okay.
Well, how do we know that? Am I Ole Miss here?
It's up to you. It's Ben Garrett's college football team. It's however Ben Garrett's feeling today.
The first thing you got to do is you got to get a quarterback. You have to have a trigger man, and it has to be a really, really good one. You can cover up a lot of warts with the trigger man that's elite. Trinidad Chambliss, being the elite player that he was this year, led to Ole Miss overcoming some things specifically on defense, because Lane said, I'm not going to let 2024 happen again. He blamed it on not having enough offensive talent, when really it was about how he utilized the talent that he did have, and it was all his hand-picked roster anyway. And he doubled up spending on offense, where on defense they were left wanting in certain areas, right? So
can you see this?
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind?
It's kind of blurry.
It's blurry?
Yeah, zoom in on it.
Well, son of a gun. How about now?
A little better. Zoom in one more time. There we go. One more time. One more time.
Wow.
There it is. Now we can see. Oh. See, the old baseball coach, I told my daughter's boyfriend, you hurt her, I hurt you worse. See, that's all it is. That's all it is, Dakota. Hello, blurry. See, now we're good. All right, so Darren Minsta is getting $10 million. Archman, I like this better. I can just look in front of me. All right, if I'm Trinidad Chambliss at 5, see, that's what I was getting to. If I'm building a roster from scratch and I have $25 million, and these are the numbers I can use. Go back up, you dummy. Stop going so fast. All right, so dang, Bryce Underwood's at $3.1 million.
That's an On3 valuation. So some of these, obviously, Darren Mensah, we've heard, right, from a lot of people, Miami's going to pay him at least 10. Arch, some people have listed him at 5.8. Truthfully, you think Arch Manning's not making more than 7, you're crazy. We know Levitt, Sorsby are in the same price range. We've heard of Trinidad's $5 million. So some of these are not going to be based on the On3 valuation. Some of these are just going to be, hey, there's other information. Others will be strictly the On3 valuations.
I appreciate Blair Stewart. He's kind of going down my road. Quarterback, left tackle, edge, in that order. So quarterback is the first place I'm going, but I don't want to. I'm not going. I only have $25 million, so I'm not going to spend $10 million on Darren Mensah. When first of all, half of that for Trinidad Chambliss would be. That's more value. I mean, that's more value. That's better value. Period.
100%.
I'm still not going to take Trinidad at $5 million because I got a roster to build. I'm never going to go below $2 million. So scroll down a smidge.
Okay, give me a sec.
CJ Bailey at $2.1 million is about right. I like Drew Metzenmaker at 2.5. That's a little pricier than I want to, but you got to get a good trigger man.
Yeah.
Sam Levitt at $6 million is insane. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's
Yeah,
insane.
no, it is.
Byron Brown at 1.9.
Similar price range as Jaron Kiave Sangapolutele, dude. I'm a big fan of his.
I am too, and that was a big win for Tosh Lapoy at Cal, and like he had to like sleep in airports and stuff. Like I like that pick. All right, so we're going to start with quarterback. Who's your quarterback pick? We got to go about this pretty efficiently here.
I'm gonna spend the 5 on Trinidad. He's the
All right.
best returning quarterback in college football. I think like we said, you got to have the right trigger man, and I don't think it's crazy to say Trinidad should be your pick. Honestly,
I'm taking Julian Sane at 2.4.
Okay, are you writing down your numbers?
Of course not.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get a pen.
No, I can do it. Don't worry about it.
You do that because you're the responsible one. You're the conductor of this train.
So
brother.
you want Sane for 2.4?
I don't love Sane though. I'd rather have CJ Bailey at 2.1 if I'm going that direction. So
listen, I think there's a lot of quarterbacks that are on the lower end of the range that, I mean, look at where you can get Deuce Knight if you wanted to take the chance. 776.
But see, yes, and if I were building a team that like I wanted to have playoff upside but wasn't quite there, I would go with him. Keelan Russell is unproven, but I love him at 1.3.
Bo Prabula at Virginia next year. I mean,
which I'm a big Bo Prabula guy. All right, let's move on here. I'm going to go with CJ Bailey at 2.1 million.
Okay.
That's
CJ
what I want
Bailey, 2.1.
Yes.
Cool.
Running
All right.
back.
So we got our QBs. And also Gunnar Stockton at 1.3 is a steal.
Yeah. Well, now that I've seen Gunnar Stockton at 1.3.
Right? Like, do you want CJ Bailey, who's incredible, or do you want a proven winner and leader in Gunnar Stockton, also tough as nails?
I want Gunnar Stockton at 1.3 million.
To me, that is a steal. I can't believe Georgia. I really hope he's making more than that.
I think he probably is.
Yeah.
That's probably where we're going to get our first. Oh yeah, he's making way more than that because like I feel like it's a cheat that I'm getting Gunnar Stockton at 1.3.
Yeah, great. That one was the like reported numbers from when he just re-signed his deal or whatever.
And I can already tell you right now, give me Malachi Tony at 2 million.
Hey, On3 had him listed way under. I bumped that to 2. I said he's got to be making at least 2, man.
I don't know what he's making, but like 2 million is plenty enough. I'll take him at 2 million.
Okay.
Scroll down. Ryan Wingo, Deuce Robinson, Mario Carver, KJ Duff, Eric Singleton. Keep going. Is that all we got?
That's all the receivers I've got listed, yeah.
Yeah, so that one's pretty incomplete. I would go Deuce Alexander is making less than most of that. So I would have Deuce Alexander as one of the 3.
That's fine. Pick. You can name your own guy. How much are you going to put Deuce at?
$1 million.
Okay.
Maybe. He's less than that. He's less than that. But he's probably around Eric Singleton.
Eric Singleton, that feels a little low for him too, but
well,
he also didn't have
over
$1
million last year.
Yeah.
And that's a good buy low, but I'd rather all right, so scroll back up. This is what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I got Gunnar Stockton at 1.3 million. I'll take Cam Coleman at 3 million and Malachi Tony at 2. So I'm spending 5 on 2 absolute studs. Malachi can line up in running back situations for me if I need him to.
He can.
He's a Swiss Army knife for me. Jeremiah Smith at 4.2. Like I want Jeremiah Smith on my team. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But if I can get for just a little bit more too for the price of one with Cam Coleman and Malachi Tony, yes, sign me up. And I'll go get third. Like I'll go get Isaiah Spencer and other guys to finish out 3 through 7. You know, I'm gonna have some returning guys like a Caleb Cunningham, who I paid a pretty penny to get out of high school, that I want to hopefully get a breakout from. But if I can start my room with those 2, the rest of it I can hold on to, like retention guys, spend my money in a more efficient way in that way. But like 2 topping guys, especially one with versatility like Tony, man, you're cooking with bacon grease. Like right here and now, you've got Trinidad. I've got Gunnar Stockton, Cam Coleman, and Malachi Tony.
That's right.
All right, go.
That's right. Thank you, Dakota. Sharon Kiave Sangapolutele. Fun name to say.
You nailed that. You really did. You absolutely nailed that. I want to say real quick as you think about your wide receivers, our thanks to all our many sponsors for Talking Champions, Game Runs Deep, the Ole Miss Spirit, OleMissSpirit.com, Affiliate on 3. Scan that QR code on your screen to sign up for the Ole Miss Spirit today for $1, just $1 to try us out for 5 days. Then it switches to an annual sub. Our thanks to Drew Moak of USA Benefits Group for all your health insurance needs. Call him today, 601-953-8449. That's 601-953-8449. Drew Moak for health insurance. QuotesWithDrew.com. Our friends at Riverland Roofing for all your roofing needs, winter storm cleanup, anything and everything. My guy Billy Landis and them, man, they've been doing God's work for the last 2 months since everything came down. So hit them up for all those needs. 662-644-4297. It's Riverland Roofing, 662-644-4297. Online at riverlandroofing.com. And our friends at C Spire, man, they've been with me for a while, and they're back on with us now. Make your life faster, smarter, easier with C Spire. Advanced tech solutions for homes and businesses. For more, go to cspire.com. It's C Spire, customer inspired. And then, of course, Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Oxford. For your next car, truck, or Jeep, it's Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Oxford. Call them 662-234-8000. Your wide receivers, Sudu, are who?
So I'm going to spend $2 million on Malachi Tony. Charlie Becker was listed by On3 at $892K. There is no way that man is making less than $1 million. So I'm going to take Charlie Becker for $1 million. I think that's a steal either way. So I'm going Tony, getting my speed, getting Becker, just a guy with an insane catch radius. And I'm going to say that, the rest of my team, we don't have too many holes at receivers, but we're going to go get two absolute ballers at the wideout spot. So far I've spent, let's see, $8 million. You have spent... looks like 8.3. Mm-hmm. You've got a pretty expensive roster, my friend.
Nah, not yet.
All right. Let's get to running backs.
I do agree. I can't pronounce his name, but Santigna for $800K. That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Keywan at $2.8 million. I'm not taking Keywan at $2.8 million. I want Justice Hayes.
Yeah. Justice Haynes at $7.99 is crazy. You got to imagine Georgia Tech paid him way more than that, but that was just On3 valuation.
I don't even love that one, because Keywan wasn't a $2.8 million man coming into this year. Now they had to pay him to get him, but dang, who is that next one? Who is that next in the valuation for me? Is Shakai Mills-Knight ready to step up? Probably not. I wish that Bo Jackson was the Bo Jackson.
I know, right?
Yeah. Nate Frazier at 979 is pretty good. Jaden Baugh's our dude at 931.
Yeah, that's where I was leaning.
Come back to me on running back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Baugh.
I knew you would. I knew you would. Dude.
I mean, he's just a freaking workhorse, man. I'm gonna go Baugh at 931. And I'm gonna take chances on the rest of my roster, which is they're gonna have middle of the pack backs.
Come back to running back for me. Go to tight end.
Okay.
I'll take Luke Haas for whatever Luke's making, which is not more than most of this.
What do you think Luke Haas is making?
God, I don't know, and he's got an injury history. Dead gum. I wonder what Javante Connor's making.
Yeah, that's a good question.
He left ECU and he went to.
These are hard. These are hard to figure out. Also, once again, On3 doesn't have complete valuations for all these players, so it's hard to figure out exactly. So some of these lists are a little more limited. But
I want to see what my tackles are like. I want to go to tackle and edge next, to be honest with you. I'll come back to running back and tight end. All right. Because I want to know how much my offensive line. All right, Jordan Seaton at $1.7 million. That's pretty good. Shakarius Peak just got banged up at NC State, unfortunately. At 1.2, that's pretty good for him. Give me Jordan Seaton at $1.7 million.
All right.
Man, you got to have that tackle, bro.
You do.
No, I don't want. I can't pay $1.7 million. Because I'm assuming in this thought exercise that I've got a couple of Bryson Sanders on my team that I've developed that, you have to bump up their pay to retain them. You have to re-recruit them every single year. Bryson's making good money. I don't think he's making $1.7 million. But I don't think Jordan Seaton's worth $1.7 million.
Hey, just the 25 is for this portion, okay? Don't worry about how much you're spending on retention on other places.
Yeah, give me Jordan Seaton at 1.7. No, I'll tell you what. Give me Ja'Carrius Peak. We're going to pretend like he hadn't gotten hurt. Give me Ja'Carrius Peak at 1.2 million. If he gets hurt on my roster, you're getting screwed over anyway. You know what I mean? So, like, I'll at least get a little bit of savings for what I think will be pretty equal production. I think Ja'Carrius Peak is going to be an NFL offensive lineman.
Okay.
I do like Lance Hurd at 823K, though. I do like that one.
You've now spent 9.5.
Yeah, I'm good.
Between quarterback, receiver, and tackle.
Yeah, now go to edge.
All right.
Here we go. First of all, whatever Ole Miss paid Jonathan Maldonado, I totally butchered that. Jonathan Maldonado from Nevada, worth it. Like, you're going to have to take some chances on that. I ain't paying Prince Will $1.4 million. I'm just not doing it.
No shot.
Golly, Dylan Stewart's get $2.5 million for Miami.
Dylan Stewart, not from Miami. That's Stewart's.
Oh, that's from South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Damon Wilson's getting 1.3 from Miami. All right, that makes sense.
Damon Wilson might be getting paid more. Once again, that was the.
Well, if I'm getting Damon Wilson at 1.3 million, I'll take it.
I was going to say that would be the steal, if that was the case. So that's your edge.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on, I got to remove a banner real quick. Love you, Alan Sanders, but Traore at 770K is pretty sick.
Yeah,
I'll take him.
You want to take Traore?
Yeah.
All right. Boom. All right, now
give me my D tackle. Give me my disruptive 3 tech. Take William Eccles at 1 million, please and thank you. That sounds good. All right. Sounds good. What am I up to now?
Let's do some math. So we were at 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
Let me add and subtract here for you.
This is harder than I expected.
It is hard. 100%. 9,500,000.
William Eccles is Walter Nolan. William Eccles is going to be a first-round NFL draft pick. Give me that dude, and then I'll go get 6 different Jaheim Otises. You know?
Yeah. So it looks like you're at
12-ish.
10,270,000 and $1.
All right.
All right.
Let me just go ahead and finish out mine then. Linebacker. Oh gosh. Dang. Well, I want a corner. Go to corner, baby. All right. Jay Crawford at 344 is money. Yes, take it.
You want Crawford?
Yes, that one of them.
Okay.
I love Eli Bowen at 732.
Okay.
Give me 2 corners.
All right.
Scroll down to safety. I'm almost there, man. I guess I'm bringing the Bolden twins together, man. The Bolden brothers together. That's a pretty penny. I'll take Boo Carter at 562.
Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. Now, go back to linebacker. Blair Stewart says, give me Caleb Bacon. I'll take Caleb Bacon. I'll take Caleb Bacon. Just to shout out for my guy. My guy, Blair Stewart, even though you don't got him on there. I like that. What is Caleb Bacon making?
That's what I was going to say. I mean, we'd have to
look. What is Caleb Bacon making?
Let's see. Caleb Bacon.
Oh, Blair says he's free.
He's free?
Ain't nothing free no more, bro.
No shot.
Come on now. Ain't nothing free. In the year of our Lord 2026.
He had an NIL deal last year with the Iowa Pork Producers Association. So, yeah.
Look, because his last name's Bacon.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Now he's at Penn State. I can't imagine what he's making over there.
He's making a pretty penny.
Let's see.
He ain't free.
There's no way he's free.
No.
On 3. Let's see if on 3. Because obviously some of these guys on 3 doesn't even have valuations for. Gosh, I can't even.
All right. Well, see, I'm thinking about it this way. All right. I don't know what the baseline is for a starter. All right. I don't know how much it costs for Nick Cole. You know what I mean? But if like Nick Cole isn't spectacular for Ole Miss or anything like that, and you obviously like Ole Miss has recruited or portaled over him and others this year, but like if I can get Sharif Denson and Jay Crawford, pick your guys like that. Like none of them are breaking the bank. You can fill out the rest of the supplementary 22, right?
Yeah.
What you need to have elite is offensive tackle, edge, quarterback, and like I believe in wide receivers more than running backs. But if I'm got about $2.8 million left over, then yeah, I'll splurge on Kejuan Lacey for a year.
Yeah.
Right.
So are you staying? Are you taking Bacon, and how much? How much are you paying him?
Man, $500K, $400K, $300K.
400.
I'd say about $400K.
All right, 400 it is.
I mean, where's Sunter and Perkins?
Sonny P, was he not on the edge list?
I didn't see him.
He's not.
And
on
he's
the edge
more.
list.
He's a linebacker more anyway. Anyway, and plus, I want to go see. You could already sell your roster for at least 2 times what you paid. Heck yeah.
You can add. I mean, you can add Sonny P. Just name
Sonny
the price.
P's on that thing now. Sonny P's on that thing,
Name
and Sonny
the price.
P's making a pretty penny. All
Name
right,
the price. What do you want him for?
about 1.2, 1.3, maybe a little bit more.
Is that how much he's making at Ole Miss? You think?
I bet he's making that. I'd be shocked if he's not, especially being one of the first 4 to re-sign. Whatever William Eccles is making, you can kind of put it around there.
Okay.
I figured.
So let's do some more math here. Plus,
I was told there'd be no math.
oh,
I'm bad with math.
You're not having to do it. I'm having to do it. That's the problem. I'm
That's
also
true.
bad at math.
That's why we do this for a living, and we're not accountants.
Damn right.
That's why we put together a hypothetical roster. Like Sonny P would need to be on there for me. I can't bring myself to pay 2.8 for Kejuan, but dude, if I'm doing pretty good about saving my money because I've got Bryson Sanders on the offensive line, I'm expecting to be returning 3 offensive linemen at least. That can't be making more than $350K a piece.
So you're at about $13,508,000 and $1.
Yeah, at this point, I'm about to put Kejuan on this thing and just rip through all of y'all. You know what I mean?
Do it.
That's what I'm saying. My question is who's the best tight end in football? Like, give me how much are them Georgia tight ends?
Oh, the Georgia tight ends aren't that. I mean, Lawson Lucky's NIL valuation was pretty low. I was kind of shocked. I mean, I didn't even put Lucky on this list.
I want Lawson Lucky.
Elias Williams had a better NIL valuation than Lawson Lucky, who has more experience, also a former 5-star kid.
I would say Lawson Lucky
Okay.
would be probably in the 500 to 600K range.
I'd say, yeah, I think 500 is pretty fair for him.
All right,
but it is Georgia. They don't pay the same as others.
Lawson Lucky's my tight end.
Okay. And he's a legacy kid, too, at UGA. So,
but we're not playing any of those games. You know what I mean?
We'll say 500. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, as far as what he's probably getting there is probably less than that.
And then behind him, how much tampering? Dude, I would tamper like a son of a gun.
I don't know if you saw the NCAA's memo, but they're coming, apparently.
I did. What did you make of the memo?
What did I make of the memo is, I mean, yeah, I hope someone does enforce it. I've always said it. I don't think anybody's going to take the NCAA seriously on any kind of enforcement. And so I think we need to have a better body enforcing this stuff.
Right, but I'm talking about
to be enforced. I just took it as them, they're trying to quote unquote fight right now. They're, they're
there it is.
Whether it's we're going to retroactively go after schools that try to get injunctions, or whether it's we're going to enforce these tampering violations. Where have you been the whole time?
Well, again, it's announcing that we're going to start talking about trying to fix the issue. That's what a task force is.
No, it's stupid.
It's dumb.
They're never about action, actually. And if they do take action, it's always like, let's make one person the example while it would just look the other way for everybody else. It's ridiculous. Nothing they do serious.
I love the idea from Storm Summit. Let's put a mole in the NCAA task force. Like,
not a bad idea.
Nothing is more eye rolling to me in corporate life. Very few things. There's a couple of things. One, hey, you got time for a call. That makes me want to roll my eyes every time. hey, you got a quick time to hop on a call. And
Yeah.
2, we're going to form a task force to really address this. Because all that's doing is feigning as if you have any interest, let alone power to enact real change.
Yeah.
The NCAA is a feckless, worthless organization that now it's getting its butt kicked in court.
Yep.
Like, even if you try to hit, like, first of all, the idea of trying to retroactively punish schools for rules that weren't in place in a court of law has no chance of holding up. Zero. So now that it's gone to the courts, the NCAA, all they can do is feign as if they have any power left. They can feign as if they can do something. They can form a task force, which really doesn't mean jack turkey.
Yeah.
Nothing. They no longer have hose in different area codes. That's funny. So, yeah, I didn't make much of anything of it, to be honest with you. I think it was nothing. And if you want to try to retroactively punish schools, they'll see you in court. All right, back to the games. All right, so where were we? I got Lawson Lucky as my tight end.
You got Lawson Lucky as your tight end.
Yep.
So now you're sitting at 14 million, essentially 14 million, right around there in that range. Now, Ben,
I've got a team that's built to win a title.
At any point, you can decide, you know what, I'm going to take whatever's left for, I know you'd mentioned retention earlier, I know that's important to you. You can do that, or you can say, I'm going to max it out on this specific roster. And we're going to pray that the others are already taken
That's what
care
Ole
of.
Miss kind of did in 2024.
Yeah.
And it should have worked. The problem is Ole Miss held Lane back, according to some. I would argue that the offense that only scored above average once all year and laid an absolute egg in the 2 most important games of the year. It was like he was trying to lose these games.
With a quarterback who was a 3-year starter by that point, who ended up going to the NFL and made a case for Rookie of the Year, probably should have won. Same offense.
Same offense. And did Jackson play poorly, especially in the later stages of the Florida game? Absolutely. Some truly head-scratching throws. And he'll tell you, like, sometimes you just don't got it one day. So, like, I said Dawson. Like Dawson Knox or Dawson's Creek, RIP to James Vanderbeek, man. We've lost Mox, Billy Bob, and Paul Walker, bro. Come on now. We getting old. But anyway, he like Lane in the post game, just rather than have to answer questions about his own ineptitude and starting a 5th string wide receiver at running back, what did he get to talk about? Well, yeah, Jackson just had a tough stretch there at the end of the game. He's always absolving himself of any and all blame. But to answer the question earlier that I don't think we got to, yeah, he texted me yesterday.
Oh yeah, what did he say?
He sent me the Instagram reel where it said Tim Brando, Lane Kiffin is the coaching version of Keith Olbermann, and he just wrote fair. Fair.
He's a
maniac. So
he's a hoot. He's a hoot and a holler, as some might say.
So if it's $25 million overall, we've got to determine now how much of that money is going to a retention. I would say at least $6 million. At least. All right. So factor that in.
So you've got $14 million.
So I've only got about $5 million left after I've kept the rest of my roster, which is going to include.
And you're saying you're keeping $6 million for retention,
at least.
Okay. So you're really starting. You really only have 21, if that's the case, then, or 26 million. Yeah. No, you have 19, since we said 25 was the budget, right?
Mm-hmm. So right now, like I'm almost maxing out. But man, I got a team though.
You got about $5 million to spend then.
I know. And so I'm gonna spend it on linebackers.
You like still don't have a running back. I don't know if you want a running back.
I don't care. Dude, because I'm not paying
guard. You don't have an interior offensive lineman.
All right, go down.
Give me a second here. Where'd it go?
Do I get to control it now or something?
I don't know. Oh no, there we go.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, interior offensive lineman.
And like I said, these aren't.
I'll take Darius Kern at $200K.
Okay.
as an interior offensive lineman? I'm
Is
just going to
Kern
play right tackle.
I was going to say Kern is going to have to play tackle at Ole Miss, but he is, truly a guard. Kern.
Opinions are mixed on that from people I've talked to, but
Yeah.
I think most that you talk to would agree with you. So if I can get Carius Kern and Devin Harper at $200K apiece to play interior offensive lineman for me, or at least got my right tackle too to pair with the 3 returning guys I've got coming back, yeah, you probably had to pay up to $200K for Delano Townsend and Bryson Sanders, Patrick Kudus. Patrick Kudus cost you probably $375K last year. I'm factoring all of that in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So my offensive line is taken care of. If I've got the star left tackle, I'll absolutely live and die with 3 returning guys that produced and a Carius Kern and Devin Harper at that kind of pay rate. I was spending the rest of my money on linebackers.
So did you want Harper too, or you just wanted Kern?
Yeah, I want Harper too. At $200K?
All right. Harper
There's no way he got $200K. There's no way.
That's just his valuation on
like he probably got that just to get in the portal.
Okay.
But if I'm going to get, for these purposes, heck yeah, dude. If I get Devin Harper for that, are you insane? Sure. And then I'll see what I've got left to go get Taj Butlers, like the linebacker from Georgia Tech. Or Blair Stewart said, Harper, go Phils. But, can you believe that Dom Dombrowski tried to say that Bryce Harper, his star player, isn't elite? If I could do a show about all other sports too, buddy, I got thoughts on Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper's awesome. Anyway.
Of course.
And also,
all right, you're about $14,608,000, right?
No, plus my $6 million for retention.
No. That's not. You have. Yeah. That's counting your retention. Your retention's already been subtracted, so you're working your way up to $19 million right now.
Oh, dude.
Go get your running back, man.
All right, then give me Keywan at 2.8.
go get your running back.
I would splurge though. I would splurge on linebackers, safeties, because you can get them at a discounted rate. I would get at least 2 or 3 of those, 2 or 3 of the safeties. I'd probably go get an interior offensive lineman that, the dude from Oklahoma that signed with Troy Everett that could start, but not necessarily, more of a depth piece. I'd go get another quarterback. I would try to get, because my quarterback, your quarterback, who did I Gunnar Stockton? Oh, yeah, 1.3.
You took Stockton.
Yeah, I'm getting another quarterback.
So you've got you're currently at $17,408,000.
Mm-hmm.
So
you need to go ahead and pick your team real quick because we ain't got much longer here, and I think I'm about to destroy your team.
I'll move very quickly compared to you.
Go.
I mean, I've been here. No. You finish your. I mean, you're already there. Finish it out.
Well, I can't scroll down.
Why are we going back and forth? Let's see.
Well, you want to go? Then give me another star edge.
You want an edge?
Yeah, give me another star edge. Give me I think I took Damon Wilson at 1.3. Give me.
You have. No, you didn't.
I want Damon Wilson at 1.3.
You took Traore.
And now I want Damon Wilson at 1.3. Now I can splurge.
Okay. Damon, 1.3.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
And then running back. Go give me that dude that Ole Miss just signed from Southern Illinois or whatever it is. What's that kid's name? The Dye kid. Give me him. And I got to look that up.
You have $291,999 left. After Damon.
What?
You have $291,999 left after Damon.
All right. Yeah. Go give me Joshua Dye.
How much you paying for Josh Dye?
Josh Dye he's a running back from
You're not talking about. No, that guy. That's different running back. I'm thinking.
Mekhi Frazier from Michigan State.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
That could be a good. Give me Mekhi Frazier and Joshua Dye. Yeah, from
how are you going to afford Mekhi Frazier and Joshua Dye with $299,000?
Well,
Mekhi Frazier is definitely worth more than that.
I don't know.
Let me see if there is a valuation for Frazier for on 3. All right, let's see. Mekhi Frazier.
I don't see his NIL value.
I think he's got to be worth more than 2 point whatever. Yeah, I don't think they even have it listed.
Fine, then take Damon Wilson off the 1.3. Like I could start saving my money, or say like, well, the retention roster only took you $5 million. Like the point is I'm not going to go crazy on running back. So let's just say for the sake of this argument,
yeah, I was going to say, why would you take Damon off? You still have 299 to spend somewhere else, and you still have your 6 remaining for roster retention.
Yeah, keep Damon. And I would go like Mekhi Frazier. I think I could get I think you can get a good running back. Like,
okay, let's just say Mekhi Frazier
for like $300K.
Let's just say $300K, and we'll call it. We won't do the extra math there.
Okay.
So you want him?
Sure.
Okay. So you got Keywan and Mekhi Frazier.
Hey, look, it's my guy Nilson Dillard. Dude, we played football together, Nilson. I went to WP Daniel High School. I want to know who I am by my name. Yes, Nilson. What's up, my guy? Still talk about you this day, my guy. Good to see you, Nilson. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today on this random Dog of Champions / Game Runs Deep. Brought to you, as always, by Allen Samuels Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Oxford. Call them today for your next car, truck, or Jeep, 662-234-8000. Allen Samuels is a proud sponsor of Talk of Champions, as is C-Spire. Built Different Fitness. Man, go start a new you in 2026, 662-832-0961. Good Ole Miss people that will get you started on your weight loss or fitness journey. Online at www.bdoxford.com. That's Built Different Fitness. And for all your Ole Miss merch, it's College Corner. Call them today at 662-550-4330. College Corner is for the only place to get the very best Ole Miss merch. 662-550-4330. Online at collegecornerstore.com and my hometown bank at B&A Bank. I love these people. 662-534-8171. Online at bnabank.com. Have you figured out what your team is yet? Go. Because I want to just see who would win in the game. I want to get to that point now.
All right, let me. So I got Trinidad, right? Just to recap, I got Trinidad Chambliss at quarterback for $5 million.
To which we can to which we have to inevitably.
Jaden Ball $931K, Malachi Tony at $2 million, Charlie Backer at $1 million. So I'm sitting at around $8,931,000 already spent. Let me go ahead.
You're already on island time.
Let me go ahead and go to tackle first. I'm going to pay that 1.7 for Jordan Seaton.
Woo!
I'm going to spend
block for island time. Trinidad Chambliss.
I'll spend that 1.2 on Peak. I think we both agree on that.
He's dude, I think he's an absolute stud. So I hate that he got injured.
That puts me at real quick.
Can you not even hear the island time being played behind you?
I can't hear the music for some reason. That's on here.
Hilarious. I've had this playing for like a good 30 seconds now for you. I was like,
have you heard the new island time?
Yeah, and I don't know what I feel about it.
Run it back, dude. We were listening to that in the car the other night. It was crazy.
I like the OG, man.
All right, I've already spent over $11 million. So before I get guard or any other offensive guys, let me go to edge. Give me Damon Wilson. You know that's my guy. For 1.3. Yeesh, my roster's getting up there, man.
Ben, why did I wake up this morning wanting to punch Lane Kiffin? I don't know, man. Man, my guy, I need the Bentley files. We all do, buddy. We all do. I really want to get Ulysses Bentley on this show, and I'm trying. I'm trying.
All right, so my edge, I'm taking Wilson.
I agree with TRYXPB. Would be nice if we found a local band in Oxford or somewhere local to perform the Trinidad song instead of AI. I agree. The machines are taking over. Give me a local band playing it at the Velvet Ditch, the library. Funkies. Heck yeah. I love that idea. All right, pick your team.
All right. You know what?
What?
Let me do a little math real quick. All right, 12,631,000 so far on my roster. We've got.
The bottom line is people are going to pick your team only because of what? I don't know.
I'm going to take Colin Simmons. Give me another edge rusher.
I love that. Colin Simmons rules.
So we're now at. Oh my God, Ben, I have no chance. I'm at 14,131,000 already.
Yeah.
Now I haven't decided if I'm spending 6 for roster retention yet. So let me see.
Well, you got to spend like 5 to 6 is what it's going to be, 4 to 6. So I'll let you put it on the lower end and say $4 million.
Okay.
I don't think that that's way underselling it.
Let me go to safety and go ahead and add KJ Bolden there.
Golly, man, you a window shopper, bro. I mean, this is crazy. Like they got the big ticket on it. Or like
I'm adding my
price
premium
tag.
positions, brother. I'm
My
adding
man said, hey, give me the 758. Like I'm thinking Boo Carter 562 over KJ Bolden, but dang,
no shot, dude.
come on now.
What
about you guys? What about your guy Aguero, who transferred from Georgia to Ole Miss?
Stop playing, bro.
What?
Stop playing.
Oh, you don't want to talk about that just because you're on island time. Can't talk about no Aguero. What'd you say about him, Sudu?
I don't want Jonell, man.
What'd you say about Jonell?
Hard hitter. Love how hard he hits, man. Let me tell you. Hard hitter.
But
hard hit. What else do you want me to say? He's a hard hitter. That's what I like about his game.
All I remember is you saying he couldn't cover.
He has had some coverage issues. If you go watch the film, there are some things that will pop up. All right, so I just got my safety.
I want to do like a Talk of Champions fantasy draft for college football next year and do it at El Jefe.
That's a great idea. I love that. Okay, for cornerback, wow, steals on the way.
All over the place.
So I'm going to take Jay Crawford for 344.
That's just too good, dude.
And I'm going to take Ellis frickin' Robinson, which I don't know why his on 3 valuation is.
There's no way that Ellis Robinson is making there's just no way.
I'll tell you, that's what on 3 says, and I don't have any other figures to go off of. So 344 plus 300.
Where you at?
We're sitting at 15 million.
Plus your 5 million for retention.
533. Okay, so I don't have linebackers. I need Austin Romaine, man. Give me Austin Romaine. Where's my linebackers at? Where are my linebackers?
He's probably one of the very top ones too. Like you're going to pay a pretty penny for him.
No,
he's not. Well, it's still $600K.
Also, I don't believe necessarily that that's all Texas A&M is paying him. But once again, that's his valuation.
That's just nonsense.
Romaine.
You know what I think we've realized here is that would it be better for the public interest or just for stupid podcasts like this one today if these numbers were made public?
I wish they were.
The NFL they are.
I know.
Collectively bargained. I mean,
well, once they're considered employees, I'm sure you would have to. Okay, I'm at 16 million essentially after adding Romaine.
Plus your 5 million for retention.
I don't know if I'm spending 5 on. I may only have to spend 4 on retention.
You're insane. Oh my gosh. Good grief.
D-line.
6 million for me. I'm counting 6 million for retention. I'm thinking like my 6 million for retention ain't even close to enough. I don't think you understand how costly it is to keep your roster together.
Will Eccles for $1 million?
Heck yeah.
So that's our guy, man. You and I called his success early last year.
Yes. Ride or die right there. William Eccles.
Okay.
Cam Franklin's not on here. Cam Franklin can't be like that terribly expensive. I'd have Cam Franklin as one of my edges.
Okay.
Saving a little bit more cash money. Splurging a little bit more on 2 or 3 more linebackers. Maybe I get me a Keaton Thomas like Ole Miss did to wear the green dot in place of one TJ Dottery.
All right, so even if I were to wait for retention, right, and go to 19, I still have technically almost 2 million left. So let me I'm going to go to tight end. How much is my boy Brahmer? Benjamin Brahmer, 572?
There's no way he's not. Dude, stop playing. You need to put that man at least $600K. Stop playing within the rule. Like just because we don't.
I'm just going off of the people that pay your bills, man. I'm just going off of the people you work for. Okay, that's what they said. Now I'm going to take Lawson Lucky.
So you mean to tell me that Brahmer only makes $50K more than Caleb Odom? You really believe that's true?
I mean, what else do I have to go off of, Ben?
God, this is so bull. This is nonsense.
So I'm going to take Lawson Lucky. Let's see where I'm at with the 500K there.
Well, mine was Lawson Lucky too. So whatever you use for mine, you use for him.
We use 500 for him.
Oh, dude, that is ridiculous. Then I got one over on you because there's no way. I touched my hair finally, Dakota. If you're still in there with us, dead gummit, I did it. I couldn't.
All right, so I'm taking Lawson Lucky. I would take Elias is like 6'7", 200 something plus pounds and runs like he's a almost a receiver, but he's still yet to be proven. Okay, so I'm at 17,591,000. I still have a little money, around 1.5 to
No,
spend.
you do not.
I do.
Oh, this bull.
I certainly do. And I still have my money for retention. Man, I'm gonna take a guard. Give me. Let me go look at some interior linemen here. This is obviously not a complete list. Oh, beautiful. I'll do exactly what Benny G did. We're gonna get Carius Kern.
He got more than that. Like
For $200K.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna take Devin Harper.
Uh-huh. All right. Well,
for $200K.
All right. So
$400K. We still have money to spend, Ben.
No, you don't. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Can you hear me? I don't hear you speaking.
You don't hear me speaking?
Oh man. I mean, I see your voice thing moving over there, but I don't know why I'm not actually hearing you now. Wait, speak now, Benny? Oh, he left. Ben.
The problem.
There he is. It's my laptop, dude. My laptop keeps switching inputs.
Every time I try to drop out and come back in, it always knocks it out for some reason. So now we know.
Okay. Maybe
all right. So tell me who wins between our teams.
Well, Ben, I still have money to spend, brother.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't. Okay.
I do.
All right. How much do you think you have to spend?
I have 17,991,000 spent. We're going to 19, right? Since 5 is for roster retention. I still have money.
No, you don't. There's no way you could get Carius Kern, Devin Harper, and Lawson Lucky for what you think you got them for. Also, on top of that, scroll up, you idiot, to tight end. Brahmer's making more than $600K. All right.
I didn't get Brahmer. I got Lawson Lucky, bud.
Okay.
Lawson Lucky.
Then go ahead.
I have 1
We're losing
million,
listeners by the tens now. Come on.
I have 1,000,009 left. Okay.
Bull crap.
So let me just say straight up, it's just going to be $1 million. Who can I get? So I got guards.
Quarterback. If I had $1 million left, go give me Deuce Knight.
That's fair.
You're not going to get Byron Brown to pair with Trinidad.
I have $1 million, so
you do not.
I have $1 million left.
Freaking cheater.
Let's see, $1 million left. We'll do the math at the very end too to make sure it all tracks.
No. At this point, I'm just ready to wrap it up and see who wins.
Show
me the teams.
Let me go look at another D lineman. Will Eccles. How much do you think Cam Franklin would cost?
Same as William.
So about $1 million?
Ballpark. Yep.
Perfect. And I'm going to wrap it up with Cam Franklin. Actually, no. Maybe I'm not going to do that.
He said, I'm going to go way faster than you.
No. You know what? Faster. No. I'm going to take another linebacker. I'm going to take Raylan Wilson.
I'm going to take Keaton Thomas.
At 556. Oh, that's a steal.
I'll take Keaton Thomas at 150K. Since we're just making up numbers now.
We're not making up. I'm literally doing math. We'll do it again at the end. And I have an extra 453 left on my 19, son.
No.
Or on my 5, rather.
Again, let me let the record show. I let him have $4 million for retention, which is a laugly low.
No. I'm doing 5 plus now an extra.
Well, I did 6. And I said that was low.
Or sorry. Was it 6?
Yes.
Oh, you did do 6. Oh, I'm doing 5. Okay.
Yeah, Exactly. Okay.
Sorry.
Y'all gonna have a hell of a team. Yeah, dude. Like, especially if we keep stretching the parameters of what these dudes are getting paid.
What parameters are being stretched? This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Okay. Done. So I still have 453,000 left. This is insane.
That's not true. Let's just
okay.
Okay.
So let's do I'm actually just gonna list out on this document.
Show me the teams.
Hold on.
I just want to decide who wins.
All right.
And then I got to apparently figure out where I'm going to board my dog when we go to Jackson this weekend.
Ben's team. All right. So quarterback, you've got Gunnar Stockton. Can you do the math as I type these out, Benny?
No, just put the players. We'll pretend that pretend that the numbers are right. Okay. Just give me the teams.
You're the one who was saying that it wasn't right. That's fine.
Justice Hayes.
Keywan Lacey, 2.8 million.
You don't have to put the number. Just go.
I do have to put the number. We have an entire audience, Ben, that needs to visualize this. Please. Okay. Please. It's just about them, not us, okay? We're here for their entertainment.
Okay. Well, hey, you're boring me at this point. Wide receivers, Cam Coleman, Malachi Toney,
Kai Frazier.
tight ends, Lawson Lucky. Dude, my team's awesome. There's no way that this is
291K. Okay, tight end.
You're going to take forever doing this.
Are you going to move? Can you type it faster on your end? Who's typing this? Who wrote it down, Ben? That's really where we need to go, okay? You said, I don't even have a pen. That's what you said. Did you get one tight end? You did get one tight end.
Lawson Lucky.
All right. Your tackle?
Peak.
Chicarius Peak at 1.2 million. Your guards.
Delano Townsend.
Carius Kern. No, you did not do Delano. You went Carius Kern and Devin Harper.
Devin Harper's my right tackle because I've retained at least 3 starting offensive linemen from last year.
Okay, so you only got one guard then.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Harper.
Devin Harper's my right tackle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got where are we going next? Got your guard, got your tackle. Okay, now we're on defense. Edge. Traore at 770K. We got Damon Wilson.
Dude, my team's going to wreck yours.
I don't know. We have similar players, and I have more money left.
You don't have more money.
We'll do the math. We'll do the math at the end.
You're such a cheater. Good grief.
I'll admit, if I could have done the math wrong, we'll double check at the end. Eccles. Maybe I did your math wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Bacon.
I did that one for Blair Stewart. Yeah, put $0. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what like. Hey, look, Blair said he's free.
Terrian Perkins. There's just no way he's free. We agreed on.
Luke Farrelly was for $2 million.
Oh, I forgot about Farrelly. See, On3 didn't even have Farrelly in their top 10 in their valuations.
That's why we know this whole exercise is nonsense. Then my
Edge.
team's still gonna wreck you. Jay Crawford.
Okay. Oh yeah, corner. Jay Crawford at 344K.
Sudu said he's got that money, Ben. I know.
Who was your other guy? You said Bowen? I can't read my own handwriting here.
Yeah, Bolden.
Oh, Bolden.
The Bolden twins.
The Bolden twins. Which Bolden are you talking about here?
I don't know.
No, I think this is Bowen. Bolden is the safety from Georgia.
Oh, okay.
I
cool.
picked.
Keep going then.
You said Bowen here. I just friggin' 732K.
Jeez. Oh my gosh, you're taking for.
Okay, and then safety, you took Boo Carter at 562. Boom. All right. That's your team. You want to do the math on it?
No. I want you to do your team now because I just want to see what they look like beside each other to see who wins.
Okay. Let me try to go right by.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, that's gonna mess up, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Sudu's team. QB. Trinidad,
throw another dime.
throwing a dime. RB. Oh, I can hear that now.
I knew you'd have Jaden Ball as your running back. Like, I didn't pick him just because I knew you'd put him as your running back.
You could have picked him.
No, it's more fun this way.
Malachi Toney.
Poser always copying my picks. I didn't.
I can't believe Charlie Becker was there and you didn't even take him.
I honestly probably just didn't see him. Because I have respect for people's time, and I'm not trying to bore them to death.
Jordan Seaton.
So I like the second one, but like, just it's hard to beat the OG. It wasn't like a Toy Story 2 thing where like it improved on the first one, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just more like a continuation. So I'm going to roll with the OG Island Time. I think it's Bob. Ole Miss. Again, I remind everyone, Trinidad Chambliss is from Michigan.
Yeah, I know. Insane.
Funny.
Insane. Oh, I dropped my list. Give me a sec.
We go into the playoffs.
Lawson Leckie,
Uh-huh.
500K. Is that it?
You got a
Is
pretty
that
good
my
team there.
offense?
Oh, so you got both offensive tackles without having to pay for it. Yeah, man, because that makes sense. So you got the most expensive quarterback. You got one of the most expensive running backs. You got – we only went one wide receiver.
Yeah. No, I went 2 receivers. I have Charlie Becker and Malachi Tony.
You're ridiculous.
Okay. Well,
You really
Eccles,
just copy me.
1 million.
Mm-hmm.
God, what did I say Camp Franklin was? We said $1 million. Franklin, 1 million. You think this is how real this is how the GMs do it?
I mean, kind of, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I told Lane in his office that like after I asked him about Ulysses Bentley, and he was like, "You seem so mad." I'm like, "You don't know me like that."
You use the same voice for Gracie and Ben. Do you realize that? Or for Lane?
Yeah, because like Lane is the Regina George of SEC coaches.
Hey, don't call your daughter that.
My daughter's 13. He's 14. You know, I didn't say she was Regina George.
She's so sweet, man. She the other night you FaceTimed me and she came over there explaining what was going on.
Mm-hmm. She loves
and then
she thinks you're pretty.
And then Riley was like, "Daddy, can you check me out of school?" And you were like, "No."
Yeah, she always like. I don't know how that became a thing with kids, but like checking out of school is something that like they just get randomly checked out. So like I've now got Riley asking me every day, "Hey, so and so got checked out." Excuse me, so and so got checked out. Can I check out? And I'm like, for what? My parents never checked me out.
Oh, mine either.
Well, look at your team now compared to mine. Like I think you're better than me.
Oh, it is better than yours, 100%.
Because you're shitty at math.
I'm not shitty at math. I could be, actually.
Gifted you as a creative, someone that can come up with a show in the middle of the offseason about putting together a roster with $25 million. You get you a little like you can understand that the valuations are a little bit off. What he did not bless you with is the ability to do math and do it correctly. There's no way that these numbers work, but I'll say you win. I mean, I'm already looking, your team wins. Your team's better than mine.
Now can we do the math now?
No. We'll just say like,
I'm gonna put it into Chat GPT and have it do the math for us. Also, none of us decided to get a kicker. Like we could have gotten
Lucas Quineiro's on my team then.
Lucas Quiniero. Well, no, you already oh, you're saying you already have him and you want to retain him.
Yeah, I'm retaining him.
Okay, I see what you're saying. That actually makes sense.
Yeah, if we really want to put it does actually make sense because I'm actually accounting for actual retention money and not saying, oh well, $4 million for the rest of my all 22 plus, 80-man roster. This man thinks he can walk out here with $25 million and roll out a roster of Trinidad Chambliss, Jaden Ball, Malachi Tony, Charlie Becker, George Seaton, and Jacarius Peak. I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hold on. Well,
are we done yet?
No, we're not done yet.
I'm ready to be done.
It's too bad.
I got things to do.
You and me both.
All right, so do the math and let's go.
Trust. Hold on. I'm getting chat to do it for me.
God, the machines are going to take over. Just like with the Island Time, an AI song. Blair Stewart, Sebastian Janikowski is free, and there's no rules apparently. It's true. Does he have eligibility?
Dude, my chat's just not working.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, these are the teams. If someone else could do the math, that'd be great.
Just Control A, all of it.
I did.
And then say, chat, give me the full breakdown.
I already did. The issue is not that it can't do it. The issue is it's not loading.
See,
for
like,
some reason. How
is it that you spent way more money? I told you I didn't want Keywan at $2.8 million.
You did. You came back. You said, "Oh, I have the money left over."
I said, I'm not paying that money for a running back. Period. That's why we had the whole conversation about Joshua Dye and Mekhi Frazier. This is all nonsense. All right, Ole Miss fans 198-824 says you both got good squads. I'm giving it to Sudu.
Yeah, I've got Trinidad Chambliss, Jaden Ball, Malachi Tony, Charlie Becker, Jordan. I think receiver you got me beat with Tony and Coleman, obviously.
Yeah.
Where did your receivers go? Did I not list your receivers?
No, you didn't.
I missed the receivers.
I mean, I had Cam Coleman.
How much was Cam Coleman? Tony was 2, Coleman was 5. No way.
No. Like 3.2.
Coleman was 3 something, right? Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Cam Coleman. Yes.
Three.
No, he was straight up 3. So you spent $5 million total. I see. Okay. Malachi Tony was $2 million. Do we think he's making more than $2 million, or does that?
I think all of these numbers are FUBAR. I think it's just ridiculous. At this point, like, we're just dragging out the inevitable. You have a better team than mine.
Hey, we don't know that, Ben.
I do.
When we line up on Saturday, what if you?
Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and a half of this nonsense.
Just so you
got a better team. I'm telling you, you have a better team. You have a better team.
I was just really hoping chat would. I was buying time because I was hoping it would load. I don't know why it's not loading.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh my goodness. This math is going to be so off, dude. People are going to be like, "This is off." But all right, so yeah, I guess I win.
You win.
It's been real, man.
You knew that though. Like this whole self-flating show was for you, so you could pick a team that was better than mine.
Yeah, I feel really good about this team. This team's going to win a natty, dude.
Oh, absolutely, because it's complete nonsense.
It is. It is going to win.
You put together a superstar team that like no one is building that. For
Why did Lane Kiffin not put that team together? That's the real question.
The numbers aren't real. You spend an hour and a half going, oh yeah, I can get Jay Crawford for $344 plus on top of Jake Harris Peak and Jordan Seaton. Like money is not finite.
Oh, man. Well, I told you, I'm not spending 6 for retention. I'm spending 5 for retention. So.
Yeah, so that tells me you're going to have some holes in your roster, brother.
With all this right here, Ben, is a $20 million roster, right? What I spent for
that
NIL.
Is not. You could not put together that roster for $20 million.
Well,
there's no way.
According to the numbers that we have been given, that we have compiled, this is a $20 million.
Maybe you maybe you didn't really think this thought exercise through all that well, my guy.
Yeah, what's
you
that?
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, there's no way. Like you get that $5 million number from me, bro.
Listen, which $5 million number
for Trinidad? We don't know the exact number for Trinidad. We know it's.
But listen, that's what we said at the beginning. Remember, we said at the beginning, hey, some people are going to be mad because the numbers may not be what you think it is, but that we can only go off of what we can go off of.
Okay, well, look, Dakota did the math for you.
Okay, 19.8 plus $5 million.
Ben is, or I'm Peen.
Oh,
Ben.
I start calling you Peen.
That's fine. Been called worse.
Yikes. Yeah, boom. There you go.
Yeah.
Me when I spread misinformation.
The end of all things.
All right. Does anybody? I haven't been peeped on the chat since I was keeping track of numbers. Did others? Who
won?
Pick? Yeah.
Who won?
Who won, guys?
Tell me who won. Because I think you won. I think you won clearly with a roster that. I mean, that's it's comical.
I just don't know. I just don't know how you didn't pick certain guys that I picked. You know. I mean, I guess
the number surprised me with how obviously not right they were.
You could have kept track of your own stuff.
I know, but like you're the one that said, "Hey Ben, we're picking a roster for $25 million. This is your train, Jesse James." Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, just for our audio listeners, one more time before we go. Here's what it looks like. Ben's team: Gunnar Stockton, $1.3 million. Running back, Kewan Lacey, $2.8 million.
Just read the name.
Mekhi Frazier for $291,000. Malachi Tony for $2 million. Cam Coleman for $3 million. At tight end, Lawson Lucky for $500,000. At offensive tackle, Jacarius Peak for $1.2 million. Devin Harper, also offensive tackle, for $200K. At guard, Carius Kern for $200K. Now on defense, he took Traore for $770,000 at edge. Damon Wilson for $1.3 million. Defensive lineman William Eccles, $1 million. Linebacker Bacon at $400K. Sontaran Perkins, $1.2 million at linebacker as well. Cornerback Jay Crawford, $344K. And Bowen at $732K. Safety Boo Carter, $562,000. That's Ben's team. Sudu's team. Trinidad Chambliss, $5 million at quarterback. Jaden Ball, $931K at running back. Malachi Tony, receiver, at $2 million. Charlie Becker, $1 million, also at receiver. Offensive tackle, Jordan Seaton, $1.7 million, along with Jarius Peak at $1.2 million. Offensive guard, Carius Kern, $200K. Devin Harper, $200K. Tight end, Lawson Lucky, $500K. Defensive line, Will Eccles and Cam Franklin both at $1 million. Edge rusher Damon Wilson at 1.3, Colin Simmons at 1.5. Linebacker, my dog Austin Romaine, $558K. Raylan Wilson, $556K. Cornerback Jay Crawford, $344K. Ellis Robinson, $300K. And at safety, KJ Bolden is $758,000.
Nonsense. I would say at least 6 of those players that you listed under $1 million are making $1 million. At least.
Could be, but hey, until we get those numbers, I can only go off what On3 says.
Until we get those numbers, Sudu Sharks just absolutely destroyed Ben's Badgers, you know?
Let me just say, man, I mean, if you guys scan that QR code right there above Ben's head right now, you can sign up for the Ole Miss Spirit, an affiliate of On3, who provided us with the valuations for today that Ben is upset about.
No, I'm not upset.
If anyone can get the valuations updated,
I'm disappointed.
If anyone can get the valuations updated or changed, it is one Ben Garrett right there.
It's because you're just like Lane, man.
Hey, what if you
always stretch the parameters? Like, you know what you're doing is shitty.
What if you just have better coaches than I do, Ben? That's something you didn't consider.
Oh, that's
in
no
this
doubt.
roster
like,
building
dude, there's
process.
no doubt I'll build a better.
You're going to have Bradley Sowell on your roster. You're going to have Fisher Lockett on your roster. Yeah, I don't have the same. I mean, I could get DJ maybe as my OC. I might get Harry Douglas as my receivers coach. Like, but you got some real dogs on there, man.
Mm-hmm. And also, since apparently numbers aren't real, Sudu equals Lane Kiffin, Ben equals Dabo.
I'll take Kiffin over Dabo. I will.
Well, I love that. I'd like to think I'm more like, who's that dude that used to like wear cutoff shirts when he was coaching football and became like a thing? I can't remember his name.
Bill Belichick?
No, not Bill Belichick.
What do you mean?
Gosh, no.
Cutoff shirts.
I'm just saying, like, think of the grungiest dude that won enough. You know what I mean? Won enough. Maybe I was like Mangino from Kansas.
Oh, goodness.
Greg Schiano from Rutgers.
Greg Schiano from Rutgers.
I'd like to think I'd be a little bit of a.
Wait, are you talking about Biff Poggi?
Yeah, Biff Poggi. Yeah, Biff Poggi. No, not Sharon Moore. Not Sharon Moore, Dakota. No.
Yeah.
No.
I forgot he did that at Charlotte. That's hilarious.
Biff Poggi.
I just looked that up and he came up. That's crazy.
Yeah, there it is. That's me. So look that one up, folks. Oh, and also join us at the Ole Miss Spirit, OleMissSpirit.com, /on3. Scan this QR code on your screen. Join us for $1 for 5 days. Try us out. It's the off season, but Ole Miss baseball is 9-0 for the first time since 2022. Women's basketball barreling toward the NCAA tournament again. You got the portal coming up, and also, the coaching carousel season for basketball within the next couple of weeks. Obviously, we're going to be paying attention to Chris Beard and company and seeing how they go about fixing things. So the Ole Miss Spirit's the place to be. OleMissSpirit.com, /on3. And every single day we're talking about recruiting stuff, be it portal or high school kids. And Ole Miss is getting some visits from like a 5-star, for example, 5-star basketball player is visiting Ole Miss March 4th. So you can check out that on the Ole Miss Spirit, OleMissSpirit.com, /on3, talking about how can they turn things around in basketball. Get one of them diaper dandies. I mean, they signed 3 top 100 kids last year, including 2 that were ranked in the top 50s, 60s, I think. And only one of those, Patton Pinkins, is really contributing. He was the lowest ranked of all of them. Maybe they just got to go get, a Carlos Boozer type player to go with them. You know what I mean? Like
they need to find the next Yaxel Lindeborg. Okay, go talk.
Just that easy. And like, if you look at Follow Sudu, all you got to do is pull up a Word document.
Tell Chris Beard to call up. You know Beard and you know AK very well. You call Chris Beard and you say, go talk to Andy Kennedy. Go look at his roster. He's probably got another Yaxel Lindeborg there just waiting.
Yeah, and according to Sudu, you only have to pay like $300K for him.
Hey, man, all I can say is shout out Shannon Terry. Shout out Shannon Terry and On3.com for their NIL valuations. You guys do a great job over there, Ben.
Love you, buddy. I'm leaving.
Love you too. Y'all make sure you follow Ben at Spirit Ben on Twitter. I am Spirit Ben on Instagram. Subscribe to him on YouTube, Talk of Champions. You can follow me at Sudu TV on every social media platform. If you're listening to us anywhere else but Twitter or YouTube, make sure you subscribe on Spotify or Apple Music. Also, follow Mudcat Media on all socials as well. This is just one episode this week, guys. I will be out of town later this week. Ben will be in Jackson, so we will not be doing.
Oh, don't put it on me. No. There's the only reason we're not doing another show is because of you.
You got to board your dog. You got to go to Jackson for Gracie's soccer tournament. What are you talking about right now?
Well, it's busy. Might go to Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if we'll have time. Crazy.
I'll be in the 305. I'll see y'all next week for another episode of Game Runs Deep. Peace out,
And
guys.
I will be back tomorrow for another podcast. I don't know if it'll be Brad. I don't know if it'll be Zach, but it'll be one of the two. And then probably on Friday as well. So
what time on?
Usually I was a little late today. That's just my fault. But
10 Central.
10 Central.
Talk of Champions.
Yes, sir. Like always, 10 Central. Usually.